Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I was fixing things from the previous stream. Stardew requires a different capture system for some unknown reason. Alrighty. Here we are, back in Minecraft. So I did leave it running like I said I would. I think I left it running like overnight or something like that, so we've got a bit more of this essence that we needed. Because it just genuinely looked like that was just going to be a very long process. So what I'm going to actually get is a crafting grid. Gonna get one of these and we're gonna take it downstairs with us just to make things a little bit easier. Okay. So, we were in the process of turning this into a much larger fella. So we're going to pull out the two things that we needed. Now, I've still got this fella in my inventory, the Ender Dragon Shard, because yes, so the entire point of this mod, I think I should go over it a little bit since last time, is to auto farm mobs. That's the full blown intention of this mod, and it wants to reduce lag by not actually spawning it the way you normally would. In fact, all it does is it theoretically generates the appropriate loot and drop table from the stuff. So what we need to do, and this is where the difficulty comes in, is we need to, if I can remember which one the book is for this. Bloody hell, there is a lot of books in here. Woot guide, there we go. So what we're attempting to do is actually upgrade the tier, because that's actually relevant to what we're doing. Because only at this tier here, the 5th tier, Magister, can we farm bosses like the Ender Dragon, which is why we need some of this other stuff. It's because it's required for the crafting of it. So we're going to go back into Woot here. Now, I'm trying to remember. So I think it's on. Yeah, so we need the Selden block. So we need 24 of those. Which is... It's over here. No, there it is. Was it 24? Yes. Hug smush. This isn't EMCable, so we're not going to bother worrying too much about that. So then we need, after that, 8 of the other 2 blocks. So 8 of this. Oh, we need a, was that yellow? No, green. Okay. Green dye. Do we not have any green dye? Wow. Okay, and then we grab you out. By the way, I didn't figure out a better dye point other than just like more or less black and white. Just because they give the relative similar things. Because like this gives all of these, and this just gives you the white that you need. Huh, this one actually doesn't get EMC'd. Interesting. Why is that one the only one that doesn't have an EMC value? Very strange. Okay. Well, moving on from that, so it was this one. So we only need 8 of that, and then it's this one. We only needed 8 of that one. Cool. So now we need precious cap. How much do we need of that? 8. Oh no, practice, sorry. Okay, so that's now a tier 3. So now we need the exemptus cap, which is 4. Two, 3, 4. Awesome, and that's the next tier, and now we go to try and build the final tier. So we need the Magister caps, which we need 8 of. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I should probably grab one more and put it there. And boom, we have the final tier. So if I look in here, yep. So now that's a tier 3 version of this perk. So now it's generating a lot more of those. It's great. Now what we're going to actually do is we're going to use this in this recipe here. So we're going to make that quickly. So we need, oh, geez, stop getting stuck on the rock. So we need a prism and a plate. Ender Dragon, cool. So now I want to see how this actually works. So we're going to replace this. So the entire multi-block seems to disable in that process, and it's no longer valid. But if we put in this, becomes valid again. And now, there we go. So now we actually need to supply with end crystals. Oh, okay. So, ingredient importer is there. So what we just need is an export bus, whatever you want. It's not called buses in this. And an end crystal. So that should work. Also, I'm just noticing it doesn't have the head in there. I'm wondering if it does have an additional modifier in here, for example. That's increased spawn time, speeds up the spawn time, reduce spawn time by 20%. Ooh, that'd probably be useful. Generates experience. Generates skulls. Here we are. So we need to get it and put that perk in. Which I believe we can't do it all from here because those plates that require the enchanting essence. This stuff, liquid enchant. Okay, so we need, it is these ones. Yeah, so we need this plate. Then we need 2 of that one and then 3 of that one. Yep, it's cool. It's just the same as usual. So 1 of this. Then we need 2 of this. Then we need 3 of this. By the way, shift clicking I don't believe works, and if I shift click from here, it goes straight back into there. So that's why this is a slightly slow task, but it means I don't have to be constantly searching for each of the individual parts. So if we toss those 2 in there, we might need to go do some quick enchanting. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more enchant. Seems blast protection's quite common. Hi, mate. You good there? Huh. The more you know. I guess they don't like open air? Okay, so we're going to need these, and we're also going to probably need the speed up variant. So we should, like, the problem is, right, is I could make the argument of, oh, well, we should just auto do this system, but it's like I also don't know if I can auto enchant. Actually, no, I think I can. I just need to steal the liquid that I have from the other thing. Instead of pumping it straight into bottles, I have to pump it out. I can just pump it into the AE system. Or I could use Woot instead. Because at this point in time, we're going to want the speed one. Nah, I think I want the speed and the skulls and the looting level. So it makes more sense to pump the essence over from there. Okay, so how are we going to do that then? Oh, so that's probably what it generates, by the way. Because, yeah, no, I'm assuming there's an auto-enchanter in here. There's an enchantment sorter, infinity charger. Enchantment extractor, stasis, enchantment factory, maybe? So it needs power. Thing. Then I'm assuming book and then export. Where's my crystal wrench? There. You still linked? Yep. Okay, so we need 2 exports. And an import. In fact, we're probably going to need another import. Now that I think on it. Okay. Because what we're going to do... I mean, we could always just make an external Woot factory, but this is automatable. So... Whoops. So... Because what's this one? Can I see? I'm assuming that's grey and not white. I mean, if it was white, it would obviously be different. Let's speed it up to nighttime just to get this ball rolling. Oops. I mean, I also can just cover this over as because it's not like it actually changes anything. And we'll just pull out a wand to get this done a little bit faster. Awesome, so that's the experience there, and it's filled up there. So I'm going to have to make it a very heavy pump at the other end into the system. Two, three, and then stack upgrade as well. And there we go. And then we get just a quick bucket of that. Get a few more of these just to make sure it's going well. See, this is the problem with me in these systems, is that like I look at it and I'm like, oh, well, it's not going at like full blast, so it's therefore a failure. Okay. And then I'm assuming I need to supply it with books. Let's see. Correct. Okay, and then we pull the book out. And now we need a couple, let's see. I'm hoping this works. This should keep it nice and filled up. Then the smart thing to do would actually be to do this and then fluid. And then we've got liquid enchant going into the system. So the reason behind this is this means I can actually take this machine away and then do a nifty little craft with it. So I'm gonna need 2 more of these. Cool, so it does actually hold liquid. Interesting. I need that crystal wrench back. Okay, so then we get a bunch of you. Grab a quick bucket of you. So this is something that I feel like I have actually gone this thing without for a very long time, and I feel like I should be rectifying this now. I love auto crafting. I absolutely adore auto crafting, and I almost always use it in my playthroughs to a slightly absurd extent. So okay, you know what? It seems like it's not good. I swear before it would save these. But I guess it doesn't now. Oh no, it's Man, that makes things so much easier. I don't even have to autocraft the patterns. Isn't there a, find, like a auto request crafting thing? Crafting upgrade, this one, I think is what I'm thinking of. No? Fortune. No. Alright, I also need to do this. Okay. So what we're looking for is in Woot. So we need to teach it that this equals this. Now, why I'm not going to do the liquid is I'm just going to have it permanently pumped in. Actually, no, I probably should just do it with the liquid. Because I'm pretty sure this is smart enough to handle it now. Now, you could put multiple into each one, but this means that I have the redundancy of, well, safety, basically. I'm just going to use this one. No? Does that not work? Okay. I need... refine storage range. Oh, that's right. I need it on two-way. Oops. Wrenched. It's a wrench effect, apparently. Whoops. There we go. So all of these should have the recipe in there, so I should just need to do that, and they're all prepped and ready to go. So if I go to Woot, I should, by all intents and purposes, be able to request this. And it puts in the liquid. Oh, that's actually really cool. in the past, if you had a liquid, a craft that required a liquid, you just had to fucking do it yourself. I'm actually going to break this and bring this back over here, and then just get another one. Because having it empty means that there is no room for error. Yep, and that's the one thing I do need to do still. Okay. I was wondering if they might auto pull or not. So there we go. We can auto craft these plates now. So we were in the middle of doing the heads. So we need one of these, and one of these. And then we also want the loot one. Change loot level. That's still crafting that, I was assuming? Yeah. Okay, well, we'll just do the head for now. So we need to go to the perk slot and put this in here, this in here, this in here, and that's good. Should give us tier 3. Now if we go in here and see the skull. Because, okay, so I'm going to wonder if there is actually a way of finding this out. No. Okay. And these aren't craftable, yeah. So is the speed one actually going to be a good idea if I can see if I can try and get that 20 ticks one? Oh, what am I doing? I don't need to go up. I can do all this stuff from here. Now let's have a quick squiz. We've got reduce ingredients one, and that's it. That's it. Okay, then let's get back to what we were doing. So we're doing the treasure one. Still waiting on the last one of that to finish. I guess we're gonna go explore some end cities. God, these machines take forever. I mean, I guess I could speed them up. So keep in mind, we are doing this for the purpose of trying to get dragon skulls. And if we're not going to get dragon heads out of this, then obviously it's not worth it, but I'm still holding out hope. So let's head to the end and actually have a quick squiz around at some cities. The game is taking its time, give it a moment. Isn't there like, correct me if I'm wrong, but no. I feel like there was a way of finding buildings faster. Or is that later? Might also be like a mod that I've been thinking about a lot for the next pack. My apologies if that is the case. Because I know there's a compass that basically works like the nature's compass for structures, which I'll be adding in. Just because it seems like a very reasonable thing to add. But I might see if I'm allowed to tweak its recipe just a little. The end is loading so slow it's not going to be easy to try and search out for buildings. Especially with Quirk adding like 100 different extra things to generate. Come on, game. Alright, let's have a look at the map so we've got so far, because we've only found really that one city. Though I don't think I looted everything there, which could come back to bite me in the ass. Because there might have been one of those things there. So again, we're looking specifically for the Paques key. Oh, Quirk, could you chill with your spawns? Because I'm pretty sure this is Quirk. Yeah. This is a big island. Okay, here's a question that I almost dread to ask because it's going to look real bad in some regards. How do you normally traverse the thing, the end, without like mods? Like, is it just the elytras? Because like, don't you get the elytras in the end? Do you just cobblestone around? That sounds really annoying. Well, it's because like I guess you ender pearl through those portals, right? Like that's the big thing. But like that still doesn't excuse the fact that like how are you supposed to traverse past that? Are you supposed to just use a lot more ender pearls? Because that sounds like that takes a lot of damage. Like you're going to take a lot of damage in that process. Also, I'm pretty sure end cities only spawn on like these larger platforms. That's why I'm kind of searching them out. Because I think that gives me a better shot at finding them. I don't know the rules for finding these places because these places are fairly new to me still. Like, I found them a handful of times, and most of the time that's just because, like, I'm on the process of doing Draconic Evolution, so I find a couple on the way. And normally I don't even bother to explore them past the point of getting, like, a few Shulker items. Hmm. I'm also kind of doing this to give time for the Woot thing to, like, do something. Also, it seems if I fly around like this, if I'm just using the mini-map as my option, then this works out pretty well. Like, I'll look for a little while, I won't look for long, don't worry. I don't want to bore everyone to bloody death. I get bored enough of this, and I'm the one playing. Well, that looks really weird when it generates in like that. How rare are the in-cities anyway? Because again, like, you're supposed to get elytras from them. And get them enchanted and stuff like that. What do you actually use to repair an elytra? In base Minecraft? Or can you? Like, repair it at the anvil and stuff like that? Because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to slap like unbreaking and such on there, but obviously unbreaking only reduces durability loss in use. Oh, whoops. Oh, here we go. Let's start from above. Oh, shut up. Oh, there's no chest in that room. What about here? Some instant health too, apparently. Here you go, here's your elytra. Good lord, this looks unpleasant to try and go through. Well, we found a city, but we didn't find what we were looking for. I'll try and find another one real quick. Say real quick, we'll give it a good solid like 5 minutes or something like that. If we don't, then we'll just teleport back. If we do, then we'll teleport back after looting it. Yeah, this is just the typical problem of like slightly too many mods and trying to load another dimension. My computer's never been great at loading alternative dimensions in Minecraft, I have to say. Even in, like, more lighter packs. And while not streaming, that's the other thing that I do have to acknowledge. Oh, that's just a thing I just remembered about. Sorry about that. Just needed to sort something very quickly. Right, stay the course. Man, I can't wait to have to do the very long and arduous trip to go and try and find a goddamn Chaos Guardian. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, hello. Well, this one seems a bit larger. Now, I know I saw a chest in here. Yeah, there it is. Nope. Pretty sure the only reason I'm taking damage is because of that durability thing. Maybe it's not as good as it seems, I have to say. Nope. Yeah, that was the one I already checked. I thought so. Didn't want to comment because I didn't want to make a chef look like too much of a dumbass. Nope. And nope. And I don't think there's any more chests in the area. Because I don't think the bottom here has any. I mean, the idea of these places are kind of cool. But, yeah. And there also doesn't look like there's going to be a boat around because I'm guessing you need to have one of those, like, outward ones that look like a docking point. Oh, also, if anyone's wondering, just as a reminder, I do have immunity to levitation. That probably was looking really weird. With the Ankh shield, if we go back into the Ankh charm, we have this thing here which gives immunity to levitation. So, Weird. So let's go double check that if this is generating heads or not. It doesn't say it is down the bottom. Also, if we're not going to be able to find the exotic, which I believe is these, right? Actually, let's pull out the book and see what it says about exotics. Yeah, so it is those. So did I just hear an explosion? Good God. It's a massacre. Doesn't seem to be anything that should be of my concern. I'm pretty sure that's the one we've had in the past. Okay, let's just do the smart option, which is called Google it. Woot. Dragon. Head. No, that's not giving me what I want. Woot mod. Hmm. Oh, that's a very old version of the mod there. Da, 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 da. Configuration, no. Okay, it looks like the head might not be in the table. Which is kind of strange. No, that's someone asking a very silly question. No, it just seems that there's no simple answer, which is quite irritating. Well, that sucks. I did all of this to try and get a, like, automated dragon head. That makes me sad. And it doesn't even seem like it's gonna work. I also don't even think the BountifulBaubles one's in the table, right? No. I guess it's that whole issue of like, where is the loot for the dragon? Because the dragon itself is a very complex entity. Oh, well, that's really annoying. Spent like all that time just to find out that doesn't work. I'm trying to think what other mobs we would want to put through Woot, though. No, it's I'll go through via this. Invoker was the other one I was thinking of, right? Because they... Is a Shiba Inu? Where's Shiba Inu? Good lord, I'm having a stroke. A Shiba Inu in here. It's very... not what I'd expect. Okay, so yeah, let's try and go for just a... I think it's Evoker? Let's also get like one of those speed up things. Start. We're missing stuff. I thought I told you not to care. Okay, I have a different answer then. Down. It's going to be slightly annoying to set this up. Okay, then we need... Okay. So then we take crystal wrench to here. Add that. And that should pump into here, and then we get a importer. Fluids. You knew it was coming when I kept, like, looking at it. Is that an influence range? It is not. That should be, though, by a long shot. Oh, this watch of flowing time is genuinely one of the most absurd things in the game. Okay, now I should be able to go to Woot and happily order my bloody things. Okay, so now we want the speed time one. Yeah. Needs to come down one more block, I think. Yeah. So, is there actually a way of seeing exactly where I get the Totem of Undying from? No. Is there a way of generating a raid effect? No. Not that I can see. Actually, wait, let's go check effects. It's Bad Omen, right? Is there a way to stop Enderman teleporting? Like a area effect? Oh, we should also probably make one of those. It doesn't look like there's something to prevent teleportation in an area. Which is kind of surprising. Bound to Drago. I'm trying to think what my best answer is to figuring out. Oh, good lord, what the hell is this generation? To getting a thing, because I believe there's evokers inside of some dungeons. Like specific pillager dungeons. I mean, first things first, we should probably grab one of these. Oh, that's right, these are EMCable. I forgot. Trying to think, is there any dungeons with evokers in them that I've just kind of skipped over? Because I don't think these places have them. I think it's like big fortress looking fuckers, not the windmills. And not like that kind of fortress, I mean like it actually looks like a fort. Let's try that area over there. Because I think I saw something that could potentially be it there. I don't think that is it though. Because this is just pillagers, I believe. Yeah, those two are just pillagers. No, that's one of those. Oh. Good on me. Oh. Apotheosis. This, I think, is just, yeah. That'd be yes. The hell? This looks like something on the map. I guess it's not, but it looks like something. And this is just another dungeon, yeah. I have to say, those dungeons are kind of very disappointing. Because by the time that the loot's actually really good, like you can go do it, the loot's not very good, I should say. I don't know. Maybe that's a tweak that I need to make. Oh, it's another dungeon, but this is a cute little house on top. How about we try something that I need to make sure I craft something for first? So currently we actually should have blindness on us. I believe if I take this off, you can see what I mean. And the blindness is pretty oppressive. But the shield, we're immune to it. Hey, no, go to the back. So we do counteract quite a bit. Now, I should mention this fight. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, if it wasn't for the fact that I could just craft that very quickly, I would not be doing this fight, because this fight is a really dumb fight to do, because this is possibly one of the only things that can actually just kill us. So let's go fight it. So while that fight didn't seem all that impressive, I just want it stressed, if we were not wearing this blindfold, I would have died. Just not like might have, I would have died. Because it just does a lethal damage to you. Even the phylactery charm does not save me. And I can say that with the utmost certainty because I've tried it before. That was one of the first times in a pack that me and my mate were playing where I was just like, I just died. And there was no counteraction to it in any regard. Here's another one. So yeah, it is just a Medusa. She does have a one-shot maneuver. Do not pick a fight with her unless you have a blindfold. That's not like a helpful suggestion. That's a do it or you die. I'm sure I have a chance of possibly killing her before she kills me. I'm sure there's a way I could possibly pull that. However, the chances are I would still die. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to die just yet. Mainly because when I die, I'm going to switch over to a new pack. That new pack's not ready yet. So, give me some more time. It's just more dungeons. This is a cute looking house. Bruh. This dude has netherite scrap in his house. What you hiding up here, brother? You a scary man. Yeah, it's just another dungeon. There's a specific, like, castle dungeon that gives me what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, there's also, hello, fella. How you doing? Stop trying to fucking eat me, you cunt. Fuck you. Yeah, this is a thing that spawns. I think I've pointed it out before, but yeah, no, he also can actually drop an eye. I don't know why he didn't that time. I didn't know. I don't know if it's a guaranteed drop or not, so. The eye's pretty good. You hold it in your offhand and it slows things. I think I actually have one. I might not have one with me. I might have one, though, somewhere. Point is, yeah, you put it in your offhand, slows enemies. It's actually quite useful. If you're so inclined to have more debuffs. The fuck was that? That loading looked really weird, so it makes me suspicious something. So I want to look now. Ha, joke's on you. Yep. I was right to be suspicious. Oh, this is... Okay. Just so it's understood, I just crashed. You know what? Bugger it. I'll clean up the mess next time. Let's call it there, shall we? Alright, there we go. We'll call it there. It's a solid almost 2 hours. I'll try and figure out another answer to trying to farm dragon heads, because I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I do not want to do it manually, and I need a good few of them, so yeah. Well, that's all. Tomorrow will probably be Devil May Cry, because I'm getting a real itch to play that, because I may have spoiled myself a little. I went and looked how many chapters there are in the story, and there doesn't look like that there's much left. So I have the assumption that we might be able to finish the main campaign tomorrow, and then we can see about what's going to happen next. I can guarantee you I'm going to at the very least do also Virgil's campaign, because I mean, that's possibly one of the more famous characters to me. It's just specifically him with the music, I am the storm that is approaching, and just the fucking everything. Yeah, that's basically the only thing I really knew about his character before going into the game. I didn't even know he was like, I think I knew he was Dante's brother, but that's about it. So I'm excited for that. On Wednesday, probably art. I'm gonna probably do maybe 2 Devil May Cry videos this week, because if we do get to the point where we've completed the story, depends on what we do afterwards, because again, there might be multiple endings and stuff like that. I'll decide what's going to happen next. But besides that, yeah, no, I want to play Virgil's campaign probably as soon as possible, so I can start playing around with that. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leaving a like, comment would be really much very much appreciated, because it actually helps the video out quite a bit. And if you want to keep following along with this kind of content, I could recommend subscribing to the channel, because it just makes it easier to find it. That'll be all. Again, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Until then, see you then.